what's up, Scott with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're talking about how to expose skin on the Nikon Z8. It's a little different than what you think. So before we get started, a little housekeeping. Nikon did send the Z8 over to me for review and evaluation, but they have no say whatsoever in this. And, no money's changed hands, so, I'm just being me and helping you out. So let's talk about skin and how to properly expose using the Nikon. It's a little different than everybody else. When we typically expose skin, we use IRE values on video cameras. And we would typically do Caucasian skin like mine between 50 and 55 IRE. We might do a vampire just as white can be at, say, IRE 65. And then African-American, dark skin, really dark. We might do 30 to 35 IRE. And that seems a little counterintuitive. You would think you would want to expose brighter on the darker skin and darker on the lighter skin, but you don't. You want it to be natural and feel natural. And the best way to do that is to put it where it sits on the human eye and the cameras. Now, Nikon doesn't use IRE. They use a different value. Instead of 1 to 100, they use a zebra pattern that's 1 to 250 or 255. So we need to map that out. And it doesn't do a direct 1-to-1. You can't just say 50 IRE would be 50% of 250, 255, so we'll make it 122. It doesn't work that way, or 127. Nikon has given us the value for middle gray, which is 95. So now we have to figure out how to get that on skin tone. Well, they have given us that option. I have it under my menu, but you can find it under the other sub-menu. We're looking for zebra pattern. And you have, in the pattern tone range, you have high, mid, and off. We want mid. This will give us a pattern that we can select. And then our mid-tone, we can select what value that is, and then how much of that do we want to see? Plus or minus 5, plus or minus 10. I tend to do plus or minus 5 or 10. Just depends on the scene. We're going to do 5 for now. Now, they have told us 95 is middle gray, which is how we would do typical Caucasian skin. If you shoot at 95, then you're going to see the zebra show up on your face when it's properly exposed with the amount of light. But there's other values we need to consider. Those same IRE values for very light skin or very dark skin, we have to compensate for that on this scale. And so if you are doing a vampire, they exist apparently, or very, very, very light skin, I use a value of 130. And then a very dark skin, I go anywhere from 70 to 75. Sometimes I could go a little bit less, but that would get us our proper exposure. And so that's all you need to do. Set your zebra for mid, and then it will show up right here as zebras. And it's magical. Everything works. Super easy. I don't know why they went from 0 to 255, but they did. But those are the values that 95 is what Nikon uses, and it does work very well for proper. And then the other two values are what I use to compensate depending on the skin itself. If you have any questions about any of that, please feel free to put them in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and use the affiliate links if you wanted to pick up, say, a beautiful Nikon Z8 like this. B&H Photo has them. But if you really want to stand out and be part of the Cool Kids Club, become a channel member like these fine folks. And as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.